Exactly. I mean, I'll do something really stupid. I would literally go be like Jack as Batman.
Yeah.
Luke as Robin. Yeah. Death, destruction, manipulation.
Yeah. T1000.
You're dead. Don't ask us. This is
Questions about Steve. What happened to Chris?
We're teeing it up,
What about
mate.
the other friends?
So Chris, in my opinion, is going to come back in Love Bites Part 2.
Love Bites
Yeah,
Part 2.
Bite harder.
The third point of AI for good is
Porn. Does yours randomly like go blue in the night?
Oh, it does weird stuff in the in the morning. Sometimes it would go like really early, and it'll just go like give you an answer to something random, like baking an orange and cream cake. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, what
fucking
the shit?
just like,
I was laying in bed the other day, and I was like, when you're like half dozing,
yeah.
and all of a sudden it just started lighting up blue, as if something was talking to it. I was like, oh my god.
I know.
It's learning something about it. It's learning my sleep patterns now, so it can kill me. It's the final episode of AI.
Yeah, welcome back. Hello, everybody.
There you go. Yeah, let's start the podcast like we're professionals.
Nah. Good morning, evening, afternoon. Welcome back to another episode of Jack and Luke's Absolute Podcast. Although we've not released anything yet whilst we record this.
But how good have we been?
We've been pretty good.
Sticking to the plan.
Yeah, so far, 4 down.
This is number 4.
Yeah.
It is.
Which is good. It all starts crumbling when it comes to release.
Yeah. Yeah, the procrastination will kick in around about episode 6.
Yeah. Around April. Yeah, how's it going?
That's good.
What's been going on?
Not a lot, mate, really. Not been doing a great deal.
I think it's evident why we do something like this, because if we didn't do something like this, we have nothing else in our lives. Because each week we come to each other and go, yeah, how's it going? Yeah. Just same as last week, mate.
Yeah, it's like the
worked.
same. Just I wake up, I go to work.
Yeah.
One day I'll just die. It's my life, isn't it?
Yeah, have something to eat.
Yeah, something to eat.
And go to sleep.
Yeah. Do it again.
Yeah.
It's great.
And it's the same old every week.
Fine, but you did manage to sort our flights to Cyprus out.
Yes.
Which was good.
Yes, finally.
I've nearly perfected the Cyprus playlist.
Yes, you have. Yeah. So we went through. We're off to Cyprus in April for a friend's wedding.
His name is George.
Don't
act like he hasn't got a name.
He'll
be very upset.
He's the
with
one
you.
that we don't speak of.
Okay. We adopted George a while ago. Bless him.
So yeah, we're off to lovely George's wedding and Louise's.
Yeah.
In Cyprus, but we had a bit of a problem with Ryanair. So we had the flights booked, and then one morning I woke up and they just went, "Nah, you're not going anymore."
We're like, "We've paid you, mate."
Like, what do you mean you're not going anymore? It's like, yeah, well, you can go on this other date that's not convenient for you.
Which is massively inconvenient. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I had to go through a rigmarole of speaking to 900 different people to get.
Then your brother
my money
sold
back.
it for us.
No,
which
he
is
didn't.
good.
No,
that was nice.
he's
of
not
Ryan.
getting that credit.
Shout out to Ryan.
No. He did nothing.
He did.
He recommended nothing. He was useless. And I can say that because I'm his brother.
You can, yeah. And also he's not here to argue.
Yeah.
But when he will eventually be on the show at one point, and he will argue until he's blue in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're off to Cyprus later on in the year. So
I've made a good playlist for it.
You have made a good playlist for it.
If anyone wants to listen to our Cyprus playlist, it's on Spotify. It's called Can't Spell Cyprus Without Prus. But the
Which
R,
all of us at first were like, what? I don't get that.
The R in Prus is in a bracket, so it's like puss. Like a vagina. So that's good.
For 5 days, we're all going to be unbearable. Basically, and drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, we are, yeah. I put 9 to 5 on there by Dolly Parton.
Oh, of course.
That's an absolute tune.
It's a fucking banger.
Yeah. Also, I realised the other day, I was listening to it on the way home, obviously to make sure it was a good enough playlist for us all. And I was outside your house, actually, the traffic lights, and I realised it really loud me in my car. I was listening to the Baywatch theme song.
Oh, amazing.
Ryan put it on there when we were at the butcher's. And I was like, Everyone can hear this.
And I hope nobody judged you for it.
I don't give a shit if they did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I got out my car and ran home.
Exactly. In swim shorts.
In slow motion. It's Jack, why are you so late home? It's because it took me 9 hours to run in slow motion home.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
So this is the last episode of AI.
Yeah, this is the avenue we're walking down with this podcast of different topics or themes. So
it's going well so far.
Well, I think so. We'll see after April.
We managed to string this fucker out, haven't we?
Yeah, we've rung this right.
AI and dog treats.
Yeah. So we've gone for like not a final, but just a round robin AI verdict.
Yeah.
From two people that really don't know anything about AI.
What are you talking about? We've learnt loads. We've been on a roller coaster of emotions.
What I would strongly recommend is that if people don't know anything about AI, go listen to another podcast.
No. Disagree.
No, because
we are the working man's podcast.
Yeah, but
This podcast.
No, I'm not doubting for a second that some topics that we will cover, that some people could take things away from and go, oh, that was very interesting.
We have given some facts.
No, we haven't.
We've given facts.
We've not.
Come on. We told everyone how to kill the thing from Terminator.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
We said, how would you survive from it? And you said something about...
I want to fight him.
Yeah, which you were dead.
Yeah, straight away.
And then running in the woods. And then you said live in the middle of the lake. So,
Tell me
sure.
3 good ideas.
I'm pretty sure we would have died.
Well, I would have died. You would have been sensible.
Yeah. I think we just had a normal discussion about AI and came up to the conclusion of week 1, I'm not worried about it, we'll just turn it off. Week 3, it's taking my job.
Yeah, that's literally. Yeah, that was a quick roundabout we jumped on, wasn't it? Yeah. Straight to junction 3. Yeah.
Run for your lives.
Run for your fucking lives.
To now. So... yeah, we've looked into, silly little stories of AI and used AI thoroughly throughout the podcast.
We have. That is the end of the episode today, is obviously the penultimate? Is
well,
that the end? Is that the word?
No, penultimate was the one before the end. So
okay, we're not
this
having
is
that
the
then.
finale.
This is the finale, the season finale of our lovers.
Yeah, of Love Bites.
Love Bites.
Yeah, which is a terrible name, working title.
BYTES. Yeah.
If
I can't wait to sell it to Netflix.
They're not going to buy it because they're going to realise that we didn't write any of it.
What are you talking about?
So I know that's what everybody's eagerly waiting for, mainly me and Jack, because we need to know what happened to Alex, Maya, and obviously now the love affair between Alex and Elena, Maya's sister.
Yeah, what the fuck? That was a curveball last week, Luke.
I know.
Jesus.
So we'll get into that. So yeah, I guess it's a question of AI as a whole.
What do we think?
Oh, I don't know. I think we're none the wiser, are we? Really? Let's face it. We've not exactly done an analytical view into artificial intelligence or an analytical view into anything remotely serious. We've asked it questions thus about surviving T1000, which we couldn't remember was called T1000.
Was he T1000?
Yeah, we asked ChatGPT how to potentially win against it.
Yeah, we did.
We used it to write what a first podcast should be.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah,
and it got you down to a T.
Honestly, I was furious the whole time. Honestly, I was like a Louis Spence knockoff. Ridiculous.
Got you down to an absolute T.
Don't give a shit.
So we dabbled in using it a little bit. We read a couple of news stories from AI, and just sort of we didn't throw ourselves into the deep end into it. We stood in the shallow end whilst watching all of the professionals do the proper diving.
Yeah, do the high dives. Yeah, we were just like belly flopping in the kids' pool.
So I'd say your top 3 then of what I'm going to say. What do you think AI should be used for?
Should be used for? Yeah. Porn.
Okay.
Anything. Make anything.
Right. No, that's your number 1.
No, it's not my number 1 at all.
Yeah. It's not my number. It's not my number.
I'm so proud of you. Yeah. Number 1. Ooh, I think I do. How to make money.
Yeah, that's true.
I reckon investments and stuff like that would be good.
Yeah, because if you think anything to do with data, how
how
fast
quick it
and
could
quick.
be
You
like,
just, bring all that back to you.
Yeah, straight
And,
away.
It just has to be successful, though, doesn't it? It's
Yeah.
I'm an investor and I use AI and I'm broke. That's not good, is it?
No.
Again, probably not quite there yet, is it? Because otherwise everyone would be using it and everyone would be rich.
True. So that's not there.
But equally, all right, that's fine. Yeah, but if that's what you feel that it could be used for in terms of points of good, let's go your 3 points of good that
I'm not
AI
sure if
should
money
be
is a
used
good
for.
thing, though, is it?
Well, to some people, if it's used wisely.
Yeah, but it can make people horrible.
It can.
It
So
really
it could
can.
be a good and a bad.
Yeah. I mean, if I all of a sudden got rich on AI, I wouldn't tell you, but that'd be signs. That'd be signs. Like, Jack, where are you? Oh, just clear a space to your garden, mate. I got to land my helicopter.
My garden's not big enough. I bought you a new garden.
I bought you a new garden.
All right.
Okay, right. Serious ones. I think we should do combined ones. Okay. I think we're going to struggle finding 3 each.
Funnily enough, I was at the pub the other day.
No.
And we briefly touched on it, and it was a good suggestion. And I think it might be used heavily in the healthcare service.
Healthcare service would be good because I reckon it could be like analyse people real quick.
Well, exactly. Yeah, you analyse that, and then how quick could it possibly find like an answer and a treatment for you, rather than
like do a scan and shit. Because you get some
I don't know
people,
how that would work.
Well, just do like
and
a
the problem
body
is if you
scan
got
or
it wrong.
something. Listen to us. Listen to me. Yeah, just do this, mate. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine they might incorporate it somehow. I don't know how though.
Oh, there'll be some scan thing or something. You put like a pair of glasses on, and all of a sudden it tells you if you've got diabetes.
That could be good.
So you got a weak elbow.
I think in terms of financial and investment, I think that could be used.
It needs to be used for sensible things.
Yeah, and
I think I honestly do think that it will be good for I know it doesn't impact, well, it will impact you, that sort of stuff, but like reenactments and things, like in the television world.
No.
I know you don't like
That's
how it sounds.
Bad. That's my bad.
It is bad, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. It's cool, though.
If it's used...
Like, you could use it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but as long as it's used to not then replace...
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
Someone...
You'd pay someone to use AI to make stuff. You wouldn't pay AI.
Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? Because the problem is, I think the biggest industry... Again, we touched on it a little bit in the last few weeks, but I think one of the biggest industries, especially within TV and film, would definitely be visual effects.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Visual effects. Like, you can make anything real with AI. That fucking video you showed me with a lady walking through Japan.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, it's honestly mental.
And as soon as you can, text to video... So that's the first step, how far it's come in a year. If you then incorporate things like your Unreal Engine, which is free to use.
Yeah.
You know, anyone can use the Unreal Engine if you spend the time learning it.
Yep.
Well, what happens if all of a sudden you didn't need to spend the time learning it because there's an AI tool out there that already knows and you just type it in and it'll do it for you.
Which there will be at some point.
So, and you're wiping out whole industries and it's just, So I think it needs to be kept, if it is going to bleed into it, which it already has, but if it is going to bleed into it, I think it needs to be kept under a sort of a lock and key and only used to benefit people's...
The same as anything new, like anything can be dangerous in the hands of the wrong people.
Yeah,
and it can be. I mean, if something's done properly, it's fine.
Oh, well, you look at... Well, I mean, it was in the news, all about the deep fakes and things like that. That's no different, is it? Like,
No, that's awful.
Like prime ministers and presidents doing speeches that they'd never actually...
Yeah, and it's crazy. And like I said before, there was that TV show, I still can't remember what it's called, but where they done like a deep fake thing to make it look like someone had done something, and it was crazy. Yeah. But it's just like, that's probably can exist quite easily. And it does make you wonder if that is already some of the shit that happens sometimes, and just to, throw people under the bus. The ultimate scary ones
is where they've scammers have managed to take like people's voices and then contact their loved ones. And over the phone, like make it sound like their loved one is in need of money. Yeah. And it'll be like, mum or whatever, I'm stuck, I need some money sent in. And obviously, without a blink of an eye, that just Yeah. That's fucking mad, isn't it?
That's scary.
Don't use my voice.
Yeah, but it's weird. But that is what I mean about the wrong hands. Like, that's just like,
And unfortunately, that's...
If it's accessible, isn't it?
Yeah. As much good as would come from it. Unfortunately, the people out there that just want to see the world burn.
Exactly. I mean, I'll do something really stupid. I would literally be like Jack as Batman.
Yeah.
Luke as Robin.
Yeah. Jack is Batman.
Make Jack Batman. How to be Batman. It would just grow. That'd be Batman.
Yeah. So final thing, good for AI. I don't know why we're constraining it just to 3 points, but
it's quite hard to think of a load, but I can think of a load of bad ones.
Oh god, it's much easier to think of bad than good, which is kind of bad, isn't it?
It's the unknown.
We've got to this point and we're like, yeah, let's get to AI, and we're like, we're here now, and everyone's like, no.
It's the unknown. It's the fear of the unknown. Like it's obviously incredibly powerful of what it's going to get and what it's going to do, and it will be very much at the forefront of everyone's lives in 20 years' time.
Well, yeah.
Have you seen those? We touched on those stupid glasses that you can wear now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what's the fucking point, man?
That's the start point, isn't it? So we'll look. I think we'll easily look back at those. Well, not us, but generations to come.
Yeah,
we'll look back at those and note that like they'll be in a museum probably somewhere.
Oh
because eventually they will just be like sunglasses you wear.
It'll be sunglasses, or it'll be a little fucking
and then
contact lens.
They'll be like these were the first.
It'll be a contact lens. Yeah. It'll be a contact lens that's like charges by the sun ray or something like that, so it's never out of charge. It'll be something weird. Yeah. And we'll be like, oh, do you remember that time when we never had these? Yeah. And we'll be like, well, I told you it was bad. It's old man in the corner.
Yeah, just wearing them.
We haven't said this about mobile phones and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, now we've got the same amount of technology in our phone that was in the first space shuttle. It's just stupid.
I know. It's moving at such a exponential rate that it's just nice crazy.
What did you say?
Exponential.
Exponential. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, really, really.
You got a new dinosaur?
No. I've got a Stegosaurus on my windowsill, but just to the people who are listening to this and cannot see what's happening.
No. I asked.
It's a cushion that is in the shape of a Stegosaurus. I got it many, 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 many years ago.
You take good care of your stuff.
I'll try to.
Yeah.
I'm weirdly attached to strange things, and I don't know why. So there's a teddy bear up there. It looks a bit like a Wallace and Gromit character.
That's the turtle, isn't it, from Creature Comforts?
Yeah, but we've had that fucking year ever since we had a Rover
75.
Not a Rover. Yeah, I think a Rover 75.
75.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was a deep blue.
Oh.
That used to sit on the parcel shelf, looking backwards. And then years and years and years passed, and I opened the bin at my mum and dad's house once, and his little face was just looking up at me in the bin, and I was like, how could you? To my
what mum. Have you done?
Yeah, so it's had a gammy eye for ever since I've ever known it. We'll take a photo of it and put it up on online.
Yeah, we will.
But the turtle, he lives on. My mum tried to bin him, and I saved him, and he now lives here. But I don't know. I weirdly attach.
I'm the same.
I'm not like a hoarder.
No,
but just particular items. I'll be like, you can't get rid of that.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah, that's like my childhood.
It's a memory.
Yeah. So I'll forever have that. That's something that AI cannot replace.
It is true.
Yeah,
That's Turtle. Very true. Yeah, Mr. Turtle. Is his name Mr. Turtle?
Yeah, Mr. Turtle.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was
even though I'm pretty sure he's a tortoise.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. He's got a sweatband on his head.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, you say yes and yes, you idiot. Of course he has.
Yeah, of course he has.
Anyway.
Yeah, we digress. Yeah. The third point of AI for good is...
porn.
Tackling porn. And... it's a tough one, isn't it?
You can make anything live forever. Anyone can live forever. Like I said, I think it was last week's episode.
Is it a good? I don't know. You see, I'm so undecided. I'm so on the fence. Maybe it's only those two things that I could think of that might be like half good, and I'm so undecided about everything else. Like the whole ABBA Voyage thing, right?
Well, the band.
Yeah. So obviously, it's
as in Mamma Mia.
It's like a holographic performance, isn't it?
Like Tupac.
So it's like
he was a hologram.
They'll forever be on stage playing the songs forever, right?
Yeah. No one wants that.
But does that take away from the people that actually saw them live? If you know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden, I don't know.
I mean,
it's rather watch there's no point now. Should we go see it now? I'll just go watch them when they're dead. Because
true. I see what you're saying, yeah.
It's like, I can't be. What, buy a ticket? Oh, no, I'll just go watch the AI version when it comes out in 20 years' time.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, actually. It's a bit weird. It'd be quite cool, though. But at the same time... Just watch on YouTube.
I don't know. AI for bad, I think we've already started to touch on it.
Yeah, death, destruction, manipulation.
Yeah. T-1000.
You're dead.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, there you're dead.
I think criminals will use it to their advantage, so we'll 100%. Start finding new scams coming out.
Should we try and get in on the scams? Do you reckon we should become criminals?
No, because we don't have a cool enough origin story.
We haven't, have we? I mean, I've got a bit of a headache today, if that starts as one.
Have you?
Yeah, do you reckon that could be an origin story?
It depends.
Jack woke up, he had a bit of a headache because he's only drank coffee.
It depends if something like all of a sudden like presses on your brain and then like, that's it, you turn like psychotic.
I'm scared now, I'm going to go to the doctors.
Yeah. And that's it. And
what do you mean presses on my brain? It's a headache. It's because I haven't drunk enough water today.
Is it?
Yeah, because I drink so much water in the week.
Or is your brain trying to turn yourself off, Jack?
AI. It could do. It could do. It's punishing me for talking about AI. That's what it is. Yeah. That's because all I've had to drink today is some form of caffeine, and now I'm drinking a nice cool glass of Coke.
Just to aid with that caffeine.
Yes, yeah. Well, I've just realised it's probably not the smartest thing to do.
And I pumped it full of ice. So it should be fine.
That's right. That's fine, mate. Don't lose the caffeine.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows where we'll be in 15 years' time?
I tell you who will know.
Hmm?
Maya.
She won't know, mate. This could be the death of them. Could be the death of them.
I mean, this feels like the time to bring them back, doesn't it?
I can't remember where we left off. So over the course of, I think did we stumble across them about week 2 or was it 3? I can't remember.
It was
week
2.
So week 2, we stumbled across, we started incorporating a bit of ChatGPT right in the podcast, just trying to catch people up. If you hadn't, what we'd say is listen to the other episodes before listening to this one, just to give yourself an idea of who the hell Alex, Maya are and their story and their friends. But we left off last week. This is a bit of a cliffhanger. So we'll continue here with Love Bites Part
3. We made a trilogy.
So last week it was
the end of the episode.
Chris and Steve kidnapped Elena.
Yeah.
You know.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then she broke free.
Elena went to confront Steve, to which then with a gun.
With a gun? Yeah.
Steve took advantage of Elena's vulnerability because she couldn't do it. She couldn't kill Steve. Took advantage of Elena's.
Steve knew that.
Yeah, and then tried to kidnap or kill.
Yeah.
So, God, I mean, even I'm losing track.
And then Alex turned up. And then basically, so Elena is Maya.
That's right. So Elena's Maya's sister.
Yeah.
And then Elena ran after being
kidnapped
to Alex.
Yeah.
But Alex and Maya had a bit of a tuffle because Alex fell in love with Steve.
Yep, can't hold Steve.
Or, well, don't know if it was love. We don't know.
No, it wasn't love. It was manipulation.
It ended in the wake of a terrifying encounter.
It did.
With Alex and Elena finding solace in each other's presence.
Ooh.
So their bond strengthened by adversity and their resolve unyielding in the pursuit of justice and safety. With courage and resilience, they stand together ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead and protect those they hold dear with unwavering determination.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, what happens next? It is in the fingertips of me and you.
We're basically God, like right now. I still think these people are alive in the AI world. We're just controlling their lives.
Right, here we go. Is it going to pick up? Oh, it's struggling.
Struggling?
It's struggling. It may be because we cannot. This is not how it can end.
Imagine if it ends like this.
Here we go.
We're
back.
Here we go.
Oh, it's full in.
Right. Read it to us, Luke.
So, as Alex and Elena summon the courage to approach Maya and disclose the disturbing events involving Steve, they're mindful of Maya's feelings about their closeness. Maya, perceptive as ever, notices the deep bond between them, which raises her concerns. Sitting down together, Alex and Elena gently recount the terrifying encounter with Steve, their voices tinged with urgency and vulnerability. Maya listens attentively, her heart aching for her sister and partner, but also wrestling with her own apprehensions about their dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
As they share, Maya can't help but notice the subtle exchanges between Alex and Elena. The shared glances, the comforting touches, that hint at closeness beyond more siblinghood. While grateful for their support, Maya's worries intensifies as she fears being sidelined or replaced in Alex's life.
Oh shit.
She has been already though, because has Maya forgotten about what
I was going to say Maya.
In a moment of honesty, Maya voices her concerns, her vulnerability laid bare. She expresses her love for both Alex and Elena, but admits feeling unsettled by their deepening connection. She worries about her place in their lives and fears being left behind. Alex and Elena, understanding Maya's fears, reassure her with compassion and empathy. They acknowledge the strength of their bond, but reaffirm Maya's irreplaceable role in their lives. They emphasise their commitment to her and pledge to address her concerns with sensitivity and care. Together they explore strategies to maintain healthy boundaries and foster open communication, ensuring Maya feels secure and valued in their relationship. As they navigate this challenging conversation, their shared commitment to love and understanding strengthens their bond, paving the way for deeper connections and newfound trust.
Okay. Here we go.
You ready for this?
I'm ready for it. What did you type?
As Maya, Alex and Elena engage in their emotional conversation, the air crackles with tension, each word echoing the depth of their feelings. Suddenly, a loud crash shatters the fragile peace, sending shockwaves through the room. The door splinters as Steve bursts in, his eyes ablaze with anger and desperation.
Steve's back. Whoa.
Maya's heart races as she stares at Steve, her mind reeling with fear and disbelief. Alex moves instinctively to shield Maya and Elena. Oh, right, now he wants to play the hero.
Yeah, here we go. All right, Alex.
His body tensed with determination to protect his loved ones at all cost. Elena's hands tremble as she clutches Maya's arm, her gaze locked on Steve with a mixture of apprehension and defiance. Steve's voice quivers with rage as he advances into the room, his words laced with venomous threats and accusations.
Bloody hell.
His erratic movements and wild gestures painting a chilling picture of a man consumed by his own demons, teetering on the edge of madness. As the tension reaches its breaking point, the sound of approaching sirens pierces the air, signalling the arrival of law enforcement. Steve's eyes widen with alarm as the reality of his impending arrest sets in, his bravado crumbling in the face of imminent consequences. With a final, desperate plea, Steve lunges forward, his hands outstretched in a futile attempt to grasp at the fading threads of control. But before he can enact his reckless plan, the room is flooded with uniformed officers, their presence a stark reminder of the gravity of Steve's actions. In a flurry of movement, Steve is apprehended, his protest drowned out by the authoritative commands of the officers. Maya, Alex and Elena watch in stunned silence as Steve is escorted away, the weight of his actions hanging heavy in the air. As the chaos subsides and the reality of what has transpired sinks in, Maya, Alex and Elena find themselves enveloped in a sombre silence, their hearts heavy with relief and gratitude for narrowly avoiding disaster. In the wake of the tumultuous events, they cling to each other, drawing strength from their shared resilience and the unwavering bonds that bind them together.
Ooh.
Right.
So Steve's arrested. Steve's gone.
As the dust settles and the echoes of chaos fade into night, Maya, Alex and Elena find themselves standing at the crossroads of uncertainty and possibility. Their journey through the tumultuous events of Love Bites has tested their bonds, challenged their resilience and illuminated the true depth of their love and loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
With Steve's arrest marking the turning point in their lives, Maya, Alex and Elena are faced with the daunting task of rebuilding and reclaiming their sense of peace and security. As they gather together in the quiet solitude of their shared apartment. They live in a shared apartment apparently now, didn't they?
Alright, cool, yeah. Cheers, AI.
The weight of their experience hangs heavy in the air, mingling with a palpable sense of hope and determination. In the days that follow, Maya, Alex and Elena embark on a journey of healing and renewal. Guided by the unwavering strength of their shared connection, together they navigate the complexities of forgiveness and redemption, embracing the power of love to transcend even the darkest of shadows. With open hearts and unwavering resolve, Maya, Alex and Elena forge a path forward, their bond stronger than ever before. They lean on each other for support, drawing strength from the unbreakable ties that bind them together as family and friends. As they emerge from the shadows of their past, Maya, Alex and Elena embrace the promise of a brighter future filled with endless possibilities and new beginnings. With courage and resilience, they face the challenges ahead, knowing that as long as they have each other, they can overcome any obstacle that stands in their way. In the end, Love Bites is not just a story of love and romance, but a testament to the enduring power of human connection and the transformative journey of the heart. And as Maya, Alex and Elena embrace the dawn of a new chapter in their lives, they do so with hope in their hearts and love as their guiding light, ready to embark on the greatest adventure of all, the journey of life together.
Oh, mate, this has been teed up for a sequel as well. This is teed up. That was a great end.
Got so many questions though.
Don't ask it.
I know, so many questions.
Don't ask it.
This is questions about Steve. What happened to Chris?
We're teeing it up.
What about
mate.
the other friends?
No, Chris, in my opinion, is going to come back in Love Bites Part 2.
Love Bites Part 2.
Bite harder.
Bite harder.
That's what it's going to be called.
Well, we felt like after the I don't know if this is going to be a success or not, but after we stumbled across this random story,
this is a success.
We just found it funny and we went full circle, and we hope you enjoyed the journey of.
I think we're like the new
I think
Russo brothers.
I'm not sure about that.
I think we are.
I think we are. I think when we look back, over the, I can't truly remember like everything from each.
It's ingrained in my. It's carved in my heart.
So it'd be interesting to listen to it all in one go. I imagine there's so many plot holes in this.
There's going to be fan fiction about this. There's going to be like those weird anime drawings that people do. There's going to be loads of stuff.
There's going to be so many different
we're going to make t-shirts.
That just left unwalked.
There's going to be so much. I like it how in the last part they just kept like kind of saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, but in slightly different ways. Yeah. Like, they are having the strength. They have the strength.
The strength, resilience.
Yeah, there's the resilience.
Out of the darkness.
And also the strength. Also, they are resilient.
Yeah. Did I mention strength?
Yeah. Also, a bit resilient. It's brilliant.
Right. I think I got myself a little bit confused there. Sort of Maya all of a sudden have forgotten about Alex's love affair with Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's definitely some sort of peter outs there that have some threads that have left.
Don't ever close that chat because we're going to build on this. In the future, we'll come back.
But we'll see where that goes, you know. But that was the terribly named Love Bites.
BYTES.
Yeah. Which working title.
Yep.
So thank you for listening to Love Bites. There we go. That's in a really small, shitty nutshell is AI.
Yeah. So there you go. If you didn't know what it was before, you
still
definitely don't know. It's basically a robot with a brain that's going to fucking destroy the world. There you go. And steal Luke's job.
We're none the wiser. You're none the wiser.
But yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, and I'm unemployed.
Yeah, so I hope you're happy.
Yeah.
That was a nice way to end, wasn't it? Our little first monthly adventure.
Yeah, well, we'll see. You know, we may never return to AI again, but, you know, we might.
Is your light just really dimmed?
It's AI, mate.
Do you reckon it is?
Mm.
Okay.
Or it might be because I've shut the laptop.
Oh, it's probably that. That is AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, so we move on to a new theme next week. I mean, that's a really shit way to end AI, I feel.
What are you talking about? That's a great way to end AI.
But, yeah, I mean, if you're expecting
That's
something...
a great way to end AI.
If you're expecting something better...
Go fuck yourself.
You're expecting something better. Why were you expecting something better?
Exactly. Yeah. If anything, you need to have a look at yourself.
Yeah. We'll move on to another theme next week. Yeah. And I can't remember what the next theme is, so it'll be a surprise to you and me.
I'm in charge of the next theme.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that rock and rolls.
I'm going to see how much Lego I can put in your bum.
Oh, 3 pieces.
Next week we'll try for 4.
Yeah. They were blue when they went in. Anything else you want to add to the AI cesspit?
Is that to me or the audience?
To you.
Okay, no, I think we covered it off well. I'm glad.
I think we've covered everything. If anything,
to be fair,
I would feel offended if nobody from a scientific background came to us to ask us about AI and the future.
I think we could give speeches.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, so if you want to book us for a talk at your convention about AI, we will attend.
Of course we will.
We will give you a very
broad
description
of what it is.
Yeah, about what it's like for the average Joe.
Yep.
It's AI for the average Joe.
Yes.
In fact, all of these themes are blank for the average Joe.
Correct, yeah.
But
because we are the average Joe.
Yeah, if you've not guessed. Yeah. So we'll move on to a new theme next week. One of Jack's choosing.
Yep.
And we'll bust that out. See how it goes.
It's gonna be great. Right.
Any last words? Last words before?
No, just obviously if you listen to the episode.
What are you doing next? What are you doing? No. What we're doing? As in a general conversation. What are you doing after this?
After this?
Yeah. Just going home.
Gonna go home and put Matilda to bed.
Yeah.
And then probably going to go to McDonald's because I can't bother to cook.
That's fair.
So that's
it's a weekend,
my life.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So smash it out.
I'm going to smash my ibuprofen when I get home because my head's on fucking fuzzball.
Yeah, I told you it's your brain. It's your brain.
The brain's getting us down to realise now. That's the trouble. It's got to talk about
genuine
AI too much.
fear in Jack's eyes.
I'm terrified of it, mate. You watch.
All right. There might not be a podcast next week.
Yeah, because Jack's a brain man. But what I will say is if you are obviously listening to the episode on any sort of... Well, of course you are, because that's how you listen to things. Any YouTubes, Spotify's, anything like that. Drop us a follow, drop us a like, comment, share it about.
Whatever. Do whatever you need to do and come back next week.
Jump onto our socials as well, which will be linked. There'll be an all my links link in our bio.
Links I've been waiting for.
And go through there, give us a follow. Obviously, we're absolutely brilliant at everything we do. So... You'd be silly not to, really.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one thing about us is that we are quite humble.
What I will say is that if you are writing a dissertation on artificial intelligence, please, if you for all seriousness, if you need any help,
call us,
drop us an email.
Yeah, DM.
We'll be happy to advise.
Yeah.
Because quite clearly, over the last 3 weeks, you can quite clearly see that we are
just the best. AI. We are AI.
If anything, we've created AI.
Yeah. If anything, we made it. You're welcome. All right.
Yeah.
See you later.
Of course. Right. See you next week for something completely different.
Thank you for listening.
Good do.